All right, as far as I'm aware, we're live on the traditional Scrench.
Oh my god!
TV channel.
Christ!
All right, let's get.
We were joking about this.
Now.
I didn't know this was going to happen.
I've gone Steve Harvey mode for a reason. Look at
Okay. Thank you, Devon. Can you be going? Is that a mode you can be going?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
And I've gone it because we are here today to play Family Feud, Scrench Feud. We have asked 234 of our finest hogs various questions about things to do with their lives. I think you'll see how varied the topics are when we get into it. We've collected their answers. I've gone through. I've got the most common ones lined out 1 to 5, and we're going to try to guess what those answers are. We got a fella right over here. He's the worst of all possible Joshes. Josh, how you doing? Welcome to the Scrench.
Hey, thank you. I'm doing great. I'm excited. Finally, yet another opportunity to demonstrate that the United States of America is the greatest country in the world, baby. USA #1.
Josh, who have you brought with us to be on your team today?
All right. Well, I have 2 fantastic competitors with me because I was told that each of us would be bringing 2 competitors. I am thrilled to have the opportunity to introduce my co-host, first of all, from the Worst of All Possible Worlds podcast. Those of you who have been listening to our show know him and love him, and it's Brian Alford.
Hi. I'm calling in from New Mexico right now on a little trip.
And secondly, another podcast friend of mine. We have grown closer in our podcasting relationship over the course of the past couple years from the fantastic podcast Anime Sickos. Thrilled to welcome Tom Harrison. Tom, hello.
Hello, thank you for inviting me. I'm famously dumb as hell, so I can't wait to destroy the US's chances of success.
I also do have, as per usual, I guess what should be considered my third guest, of course, as per usual, sitting on
White
top
Santa.
of my microphone. Right. We've got White Santa.
Of course,
White Santa. We know and we love White Santa.
You may know her from such podcasts as 24-Hour Party People and such objects as Cube. It's Trinket Boyd. How we doing?
Hello. I'm good. I'm all right.
It's fantastic. Who have you brought with us today? Take us through the polycule.
I brought the other host of 24-Hour Party People and my boyfriend Sam.
I'm kind of like the actor Joey Pantoliano. I'm kind of like the podcast equivalent of. Yeah, I'm kind of like the polycule equivalent of him, where like you look at a polycule and all of a sudden you're like, oh, Sam's in this.
And who's this other person that I'm seeing here?
Well, so I invited the like star of podcasting and my girlfriend November Kelly, who has brought along her wife
November Kelly. I am November Kelly and always have been.
We're going to have a good time. So, without further ado, I'm going to ask Josh's team. Can you think of a team name for yourselves?
Josh, I'd like to put forward Tom and the Boys.
Tom and the Boys is pretty good. Here's my thought. The New York Mets.
Fine, Trinket, we got to beat the New York Yankees.
That's pretty good.
All right, sure.
If that's what we do, then I'm for it.
Okay, Mets versus Yankees?
Yeah. The main thing I know about the Mets is that they've got some kind of baseball golem as a mascot and people want to fuck his wife.
Yes,
the
they
one's
do.
got
They
a
want to
big
fuck
ass.
his wife, yeah. I asked the hogs to name an object in their immediate vicinity. We've got the 5 most popular answers here. It's not a point-scoring system on Family Feud, so I've had to invent one, but it's inverted. You'll see number 1 is worth 5 points, down to number 5 that's worth 1 point.
Okay.
I figure.
So to be clear, and I'm going to have to repeat all of the instructions for the benefit of my 2 scheming viziers here. We have to name not the like most common object that we would say is in our immediate vicinity, but the most common object that the like followers, enthusiasts, subscribers of this stream would have in their immediate vicinity.
Okay. I've
Body
got a solid answer.
anime body pillow.
Josh, as team captain,
yes.
Name an object in your immediate vicinity.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say computer.
All right, let's see. Computer. That's right, boys.
Oh, that's lower than I thought it would be.
Yeah, remarkably so.
It's going to be computer and 3 different kinds of body pillow.
Okay, so I'm trying to remember the rules of Family Feud.
Which means I'm moving down now to Brian.
I'm gonna say keyboard.
Show me keyboard. That's right.
More keyboards than computers.
You've got the two that I would describe as the gimmies when someone is filling out a survey on their computer. So we're moving
A lot
on
of
down.
desktop users.
Tom.
What
Object in their
What
immediate
do hogs always be on? They damn phone.
Show me phone.
Good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
Zox.
First place. Let's go.
I mean, I've been seeing it in chat, and frankly, I know this stream's audience. I'm gonna have to say estrogen. Let's see it.
Well, I was going to say that came into my mind immediately.
Estrogen.
Oh
No way!
Oh,
So surprised by that.
No estrogen?
Fuck, I have no idea. That was my answer.
Oh, we're doing a one strike and we're out for this?
Yeah. I mean, you
Okay.
got 10 points. Already.
Process of elimination, you got to say testosterone. Just a transmass heavy like hog contingent in this one.
That makes sense. Let's see testosterone.
Oh, yeah!
Devastating.
I'm gonna confer. I'm gonna confer with my Mets. Hey
Okay.
guys,
Yeah.
what do we think about maybe Funko Pops?
Ooh. Or just figurines more broadly.
Yeah. Erotic figurines.
Erotic figurines. Yeah, we're going to say figurines of an erotic or potentially non-erotic variety.
So all figurines.
Any and all figurines.
Show me figurines
Said
of a
figurines.
potentially erotic but also potentially non-erotic category.
I have exactly 2 hours before I have to leave.
Oh,
Figurines.
Fucking over. I'm afraid the other two potential answers here were water bottle and book.
Oh,
Lame. Hey,
You're
it's
You're telling me
lame.
they're literate?
It's lame, but I know, right? Again, this blew my fucking mind.
they're literate and hydrated.
wow.
Going on
Too
out.
powerful for us. I'm not thrilled about this.
Hydration is key, folks.
We're gonna skip that and go straight to what do you love the most about Devon?
Oh, okay.
This is a dictatorial piece of like sticker fancy.
Really
here.
interesting question. Right.
Trinket.
Okay.
If I don't know why you would play a single wump there. It seems like a healthy thing to do. Trinket, if you could guess, what is the thing that people love the most about Devon?
I'm going to say your sense of humor, Devon.
Oh.
Funny.
Let's see. The sense of humor. Oh, God.
Perfectly timed.
Totally drowned out by that. I mean, that brings us to November. November, why don't you go ahead and guess? Just off the.
I don't even need to hear from the scheming viziers. It's moustache.
Unfortunately, they hadn't seen the moustache before this day.
And there wasn't one for facial hair at all, really?
No. I'm going to say no
Wow.
to you. But that takes us across. You guys now have, at the Mets, you have an opportunity to
Dishonor the
steal this.
molecule, November.
Here, these eyebrows.
The brows.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing
So
is,
it's saying follicular then.
my thought is maybe we go a little broader and we just say like handsomeness, general, like just a good looking, Devon.
Okay.
You know,
I mean, is that how
Good
you're
answer.
gonna,
Good
is that what
answer.
you're
I
going to
like
go
that.
with?
I mean, the comedy option would be to say nothing. In hope that other people similarly decided to neg Devon as part of their
I don't
answer.
think they would. I don't think
they would.
No, I very much put in
Audience would be
brackets.
nice.
I will be reading these and will be upset.
Okay, so then I'm gonna have to say good
I added
looks.
that to the question.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you're so smart. I'm hot as hell. That's absolutely right. Thank
Hell
you.
yeah.
The penis is gone.
The voice.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Oh, the fuck. I gotta tell you, I'm so sorry. That was the close sixth. The close sixth was voice,
Damn.
which takes us over, of course, once more. You guys have one opportunity to steal this, and then if you get this wrong, then we're just fucking out of here. Trinkets team, the New York Yankees.
If all fucking 6 of you can't come up with a winner here, I'm gonna be really disappointed.
Let's not bring the polycule into this, okay?
It would be just like the Yankees.
I'd put all my chips on legs, but I think that's getting subsumed under the general handsomeness thing.
The fit.
Yeah, I was going to say sense of style.
They dress very well.
Show me the fit.
Oh,
They think you
unfortunate.
dress like shit.
They think they've forgotten that I'm him, unfortunately. Fifth was their kind. First place was, of course, the hair. And I'm including under this the person who wrote chest hair
Did it keep
in
going up?
full
Yeah,
caps.
yeah,
And of course, Devon. Now, sorry, I don't know how this got here.
Point that thing in.
I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. Sorry.
Let's get here.
I'm trying to get it off the screen.
Get out.
Anyway, the next
Get it
question is,
out.
how would you do it? This is absolutely to your side first, Josh.
So I'm gonna hedge my bets and say very carefully.
All right, let's see very carefully. Absolutely reasonable.
Now, repeat after me. When the cops come calling, what do you do?
That brings us, I suppose, to Tom. What do you reckon?
Yeah. Do it means install Minecraft. How would you? How would you
Right.
install
This is unrelated
Minecraft?
to.
I would.
What implements?
any
what-
previous
I would
slides.
use. I would use the Shinzo Abe device to install Minecraft.
Show me doohickey. You better believe it. Beautiful doohickey. All right, that brings us back around, I suppose, to Brian.
Yeah, I suppose the old traditional le guillotin.
The guillotine.
Le guillotine. Show me le guillotine.
No respect for tradition.
No respect for tradition at all. The New York Yankees. What do you reckon? I feel like there are some pretty obvious options left on the board
I'm
right
just
now.
gonna. So I was gonna say in the Italian-American tradition, but I'm being advised here, and I have to say advice. The phrase that comes into everybody's head unbidden: bare hands.
Bare hands. Show me bare hands.
Fuck. That doesn't.
Dang it.
That is
No vision. No vision. That should be there.
genuinely somewhat embarrassing.
Well, you
Okay.
know better than me.
One thing that is really helpful for mental health is medication.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, some very
Yes.
important medications that are out
Yeah,
there.
I endorse that.
Relieving pain. Yeah.
Yep.
Smart.
I think that's something. I mean, that's something I do in my daily life. Is I take
Me
medication.
too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Show me pain medication. That's right. That's right. And that does give you the
on the
opportunity to swing for the real high scorers, which, again, I don't want to put my finger on the pulse here, but I think there are baser of things that you could try. here.
The classic American device that we all love to have.
Let's see the classic. So reasonable, easy guess.
Okay, so for number two, I think vehicle. I think car, automotive. Yeah, automotive vehicle.
Yeah.
You guys are getting this. The polycule is getting washed here, but
The auto.
you better believe
Das
Yeah.
Auto.
that's auto.
I hear it's very safe. I hear it's very secure.
And at the end of this segment, let's go ahead and check
Cybertruck
the
note.
scores. New York Yankees are sitting pretty at exactly 2 points. Josh's New York City Mets have got 28.
Under
Yeah, any
The
sort of
the one good answer I
ironic
had that was
use.
cracking up the scheming viziers that didn't make it in was cyberbullying.
cyberbullying is a really fucking good. Cyberbullying is a
I'm
really
obsessed
fucking good
with that.
idea, Devon. All right, we're moving on to round 2.
Ooh.
And that is, of course, the wonder of outdoors. Now, we've learned a lot about the hogs, and we've spent a lot of time on our phones, but how much time have we spent out there in the majesty of nature? What is Mother Nature's masterpiece? We asked 234 hogs
Fucking hell.
to name Mother Nature's masterpiece.
I'm gonna go ahead and say birds. A likely trinket answer.
Let's see birds.
Go birds!
Oh, no. Sorry, hold on. Second place is Capuchin in the next one. Don't worry about it. Birds! It's a PowerPoint I double-clicked. These things happen. Trinket, amazing work with the birds. November, what do you reckon is Mother Nature's masterpiece?
Women.
It's got to be the girl
Yeah.
reading this, surely.
That's right. It's absolutely women.
No, what the
Below bird.
I know, right?
so misogynist.
Well, isn't that what you call women over there?
Beautiful. And that straight away brings us down to Sam.
Now, I don't go outside. I don't understand what plants are. I'm thinking about the hogs. The hog.
The
Hogs,
hog.
pigs,
The hog.
swine.
The hog is the hog.
See that.
That's
I
a
can see
fucking.
that.
I think the hogs might have some self-love.
Yeah.
I think the hogs might have some self-love. Let's see.
I'll
Hogs.
say what I say whenever I'm like a little drunk on Grindr. Show me hog.
Show me hog.
Oh.
I mean, speaking for myself, it's mountains.
Yeah.
I would say cat. I like cats.
Cat. I mean,
They're
cat
cute.
feels like a pretty good answer. It's sort of in the vein of birds. I think
Mass
cat.
appeal.
I think we're gonna go with cat.
You want to see
Hoping It's going to be a
cats?
question about
I
monkeys.
want to see cat. Show me cat.
That's right.
Let's go.
This
dang it.
is the toxoplasmosis talking.
Well, bro, just because they've all been living so far doesn't mean they're all gonna be.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, then I'm gonna go with my mainstay, which is my big rocks, my mountains,
Yeah.
my boys.
Yeah, I like them.
Show me the beautiful mountain. The New York Yankees.
Devon.
Oh, smart. Playing to them. Very, very smart. Let's see.
Women in Devon.
Fuck me. That's unfortunately Devon. It's not.
Sure, did you check?
They're just
It-
going
it-
in on you on these.
It was on the list, I will say. Mother Nature's masterpiece, sunsets, and this is what I would describe as a fucking baffling one to have ended up as the fifth. The Great Barrier Reef. What kind of a monkey would look the best in a beautiful pair of vintage 1970s Wrangler jeans? And this one goes over to our runaway champions thus far, the New York Mets.
All right. Well,
Josh to start.
Is it my turn now?
It is.
Yeah, you go for it, dude.
Yeah, you're not stealing. It's just you on this.
I've just kind of got a list of monkeys up here, just to kind of.
Yeah,
That's sensible.
Because I don't know enough.
Yeah.
of
Cat.
different types of
Yeah,
monkeys.
my favorite bit of any episode of Family Feud when they all go on that.
They
iPad.
get their phone out and they're like, hang on a minute.
Orangutans have really long legs.
Yeah, but are we counting those as monkeys? You know, the
Yes.
scientists don't.
Orangutan's a monkey.
That monkey is the wider category.
like just a primate. Basically.
We have to remember this is the masses. We can't
Right.
we like actually like
That's true.
Here are the people like we're talking about the people we would actually have. Like we have to
Right.
meet them where they are.
I
Monkeys
would
and apes are
because
the same.
You're so
I'm
fucking
with
right.
the masses here.
Yeah, I like to say orangutan.
It is indeed orangutan in
God.
first
Okay.
fucking place. An easy victory for Mr. Orangutan. Brian, what kind of monkey would look the best in a beautiful pair of vintage 1970s Wrangler jeans?
Well, we got to go with our good friend the chimpanzee.
Yeah.
It's an easy. It's the chimp. You know the chimp would look
the chimp.
fantastic.
The chimp salvaged a beautiful pair of vintage 1970s Wrangler jeans today, did you?
We're ahead, so I'm going to say an answer that is in my heart, but I know it's not on there because it's the truth. Donkey Kong.
Yeah, yeah.
Show me Donkey Kong.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, I knew it.
As I'm so
All
often
right,
saying.
we can get 2 points back.
All
off
right,
this.
you can fucking
He's not
get
wrong
this.
though. You have to
can
agree.
get
He's
this.
not wrong. Donkey
With
Kong
that
looks
tie,
so good.
Donkey Kong
in
would
the
look
jeans.
fantastic in a pair of beautiful 1970s Wrangler jeans.
If it's just like exclusive, if we're doing an inclusive, definition of monkey, my heart says gorilla to me.
I'm kind of leaning baboon.
Yeah, yeah. I'm with Sam here. I think baboon.
Baboon.
Show me
Okay.
baboon.
No way.
Devastating. Weirdly enough, the next two responses were in fact bonobo and mandrill.
Yeah, mandrill. I was thinking mandrill.
Mandrill.
You can't put a bonobo in jeans because they're too busy like jerking and sucking and
Yeah,
fucking
that's-
each other up.
yeah.
Like,
The
well,
zips would
the
wear out.
chafing alone.
It would
They
be
would obviously
ridiculous.
wear bonobos.
Miniature horses as a
wow.
resource have been used for many applications. They've been therapy animals, companions, guides for the blind, to name but a few. What other role could a miniature horse potentially fulfill? And we're going to be starting out with Drinker's team.
I genuinely have no idea what they would answer.
Wait, it's okay. You were dropped on a desert island with a miniature horse. What are you using that horse to do?
Really small haulage.
So glad.
Yeah, like tiny, like little like buggy. I don't know.
Show me tiny haulage. That's right. Tiny haulage. You're in the right mind space.
I don't know if this is going to be on there, but this is genuinely the first thing that I thought of.
Mm-hmm.
And like I have to be true to myself. I'm fucking us on points, and I'm sorry.
No.
But my genuine first thought was clearing a minefield.
Okay.
Send in the miniature horse.
I promise you, like
Send
delivering
in-
the packages. That was a surprise when I heard that, because
You're
I
like,
thought
that makes-
clearing a minefield was going to be like the first thing out of anyone's mouth.
I'm going to be kind when I say. What do you reckon?
I already said tiny haulage.
Oh, you did
so I
say
guess
tiny
that's-
haulage. All right, November and the
November and the
fucking
Vizier.
Oracle
I was
Brain Trust.
handed a note that said miniature Grand National.
Here we go.
Ah.
Unfortunately,
You're not racing with these
Le Petit
horses?
National. All right, over to the New York Mets. What do you guys?
Boys, hear me out. Hear me out, boys.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
So imagine you're a horse fashion designer. You make horse clothing, but one thing that's always a problem is you're you're too close to your work. What will this look like at a distance?
Okay.
Miniature horse.
So
Solve that problem right away.
Modeling
Seems further
modeling
away.
horse clothes, but if you saw the horse far away, is that the idea? My other thought is there are enough people who watch the Scrench who also listen to our show that I could imagine AJ's miniature horse corner being an answer.
Oh, that's possible.
AJ's miniature horse corner.
I don't know. I'm going with modeling.
Yeah, two modeling.
Let's
one
do
AJ's
model.
horse.
You both said
Modeling
modeling in
version.
a sense, yeah.
All right, show me that tiny little horse modeling.
No imagination among the swine.
No imagination. You have one opportunity to steal this back.
So,
the New York Yankees.
I had an answer. I just like to moot this rather than suggest it right now. Cavalry mounts for XL bullies.
Put the dog on the horse.
There's something in there.
So I was gonna go with modeling, but from a different angle. Like if I had
That's definitely a good
horse,
idea.
I think that I would be playing Tiny Warhammer. So like model.
I guess in
like
both
miniature
cases
model.
we can generalize this and we can say for both combat.
Yeah.
Combat.
Like Warhammer game size.
Yeah.
I'm down with combat. I think combat.
Yeah, I think Hobbit cavalry.
Yeah.
Amazing. All right, show
Pick a
me
jockey.
combat. That's right.
Nice. Nice.
Wow.
Fair enough.
Beautiful.
on the
Give
board.
Warwick Davis a gun.
All right, miniature cavalry. That means you stick with this amongst you. I
I do
suppose.
think corner is probably quite a strong answer.
You going with AJ's miniature horse corner?
Yeah, I think that's got to be in there somewhere, surely.
It would also be very funny to steal that.
It
So-
would be.
Yeah.
I'll be really upset if this is on the board, frankly.
All right. Show me AJ's miniature horse corner.
All right.
Okay, that's fine. Your remaining answers were, of course, mayor.
That's so good.
Yeah, fucking great, hey.
That's really
Or
good.
transport for a child.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah, nice and easy.
Oh.
It's simple kind of stuff.
Well, child soldiers, that we can roll out 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Now we are going to move along a little bit to our third miscellaneous category. This one's allegedly women can do anything.
I think women can do anything.
Name me something a woman can't do.
Be careful!
I do have a good answer for this one off of the conferring.
Oh, they can't
Beautiful.
stop shopping.
They can't stop shopping. Let me see. They can't stop
do it.
shopping.
Can't stop shopping.
They can't stop shopping.
Let's go!
This is not an official position of the worst of all possible worlds.
I hear that they cannot stop shopping. Now, Brian, what is an official position of the worst of possible worlds?
For something a woman can't do.
Close.
Disappoint me.
Hell yeah. Show me a woman cannot disappoint me. I think it's close enough. I am going to give you this one.
Oh yeah. There we go. Yeah.
We got to give it.
I figured if I didn't give you that, no one would go for anything wrong.
I think that's very
so.
Hell yeah.
Amazing. Which does, unfortunately, keep you in the fucking runnings. Tom,
go.
You're up.
So all of my ideas so far have just been like good things, but then you put not in front of them.
Right.
Yeah.
So not be beautiful.
What the?
I guess that goes over anything wrong.
Or be ugly would be one.
Women can not be ugly.
That's too many double negatives for me.
Nah.
Yeah, I didn't have.
All right. Let's hand across.
All right.
I have a killer answer for this one, and it is learn to read.
Women cannot learn to read.
Let's go.
You got President of the United States, which makes you on 20 points. Wow. Pretty good. But Mets are, of course, on 48.
Okay, so I'm a skeptic. You know, I'm a realist. I'm a rationalist.
Yes.
And if I can't believe it's not butter, I'll be fucked.
Show me. Can't believe it's not butter.
Fuck. Women can do.
Women actually
I was
can
thinking
do
of
anything.
but I do actually have
Yeah. Women can.
No, I mean I can't.
Thinking
That's
nothing.
really good.
I should have said it. No.
And of course, a woman can't die. Now, just quickly.
Yeah.
Why don't you name something for me that you might fumble? And we're going to start out with trinket.
I think we all know this one.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Traditional Scrench.
Might want fumble a traditional Scrench.
Well, you might fumble around.
I think you could fumble around a traditional Scrench. Beautiful. That keeps it with you. The polycule. I'm addressing you all like in one.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, Roger! Can we talk?
Okay,
We can say a 10 out of 10 baddie.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Roger's
that thing was small.
Show me
Hey, Roger!
a 10 out of 10 baddie. Absolutely. You can fumble a bad bitch like no one's business. All right, that brings us down now. Sam, what is something that one might fumble?
I would never fumble this.
Just, yeah.
Because, you know, I've got the grind set. I've got like
we have passed, okay.
the hustle code. But others, one, in general, may fumble the bag.
They may well fumble the bag. That's right.
Let's go. It's a legendary bag fumble.
Let's go. Top of the score. Absolutely fantastic.
It's this grind set mindset.
Yeah.
That's how we put out sometimes even one, sometimes two podcast episodes a year.
I don't know. A catch of some sort. Let's say,
like
like I was thinking like juggling for some reason, but like a ball. Yeah.
Fumble a ball. You fumble a ball. You can fumble a ball. And in fact, you can fumble a ball. The polycule, the master, and your sort of collective consciousness.
First time anyone's ever accused me of that. Right. What are we fumbling? What's the thing you can fumble that isn't on this board?
I mean, I've been thinking just this quiz in general, but I don't think that they're gonna.
You're actually kind of catching up. This quiz in general.
Well,
that's fine. That's absolutely fine.
Not a bad idea.
It's been long enough that I've actually forgotten what the state of the game is. Do you guys get this back now, or are we done?
I think we're done.
I think we're done. Hey, and you know what? You're not going to get.
I should have said
this
was
shit's
capuchin monkey.
Capuchin monkey.
Devon.
No. Kind of a similar concept. To be entirely honest with you. Now we bring us to the last of. If we hadn't gotten our bonus questions, this would be the last one. Clown blank.
All right, so that's for us. Right.
We're starting out.
I'm entering a state of deep and terrified thought.
With Josh.
I don't see a universe.
Gonna have
where it's
to
not
say
supposed to
clown to clown communication, clown to clown conversation. It's got to be in there, right?
All right, show me clown to clown communication.
Come on.
Fumbled the fucking bag, dude.
Yeah,
I did.
it's 100%.
All right, give it
I take it back. Yeah, come on. I know what the answer is.
The answer is.
What do you mean take it back, you fuck?
The answer.
I can take it, bro. You're like
I
head
know
and
what the
shoulders
answer
ahead of
is.
these motherfuckers.
Fine. No, just go. Fine. Fuck
go
you.
on.
Go.
Other side.
Okay, fuck you too. The answer is rights. Clown rights are human rights.
Clown rights.
Show me clown rights. Let's move on.
All right, so
the others.
Okay,
all
let's
rights
be
are clown
serious.
rights.
Yeah, let's be serious.
Let's be fucking serious for
Let's
just
be
1
serious.
second. Clown what?
college, or as you say it over there, clown university.
Clown college.
Clown university, yeah.
Clown college.
Clown college. Clown college. Wow.
What?
Let's
you
go.
people are
You don't understand how.
That is the basic level clown right there.
Yeah.
Straight down the line, pussy.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys another
it's gonna be
opportunity
there.
because this is ridiculous.
It's gonna be there. I'm
Okay,
gonna
Josh.
say pussy.
It is clown pussy. Yeah, no, I am giving the
Let's
points
go.
to Trinket's New York Yankees.
What a great Bond theme that was.
Clown pussy.
See.
Sam, something else that might fit in the phrase clown blank. Now there is all to play for.
I think let's come in hot with Clown World.
Clown World.
Clown World is good.
Clown World is good.
Let's go.
Clown World is fantastic. That brings us back around to Trinket.
Ooh, I'm gonna say shoes, please, Devon.
Clown shoes. Clown shoes. Smart, casual. Clown shoes.
Nice.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Clown blank.
I'm stealing this one from the chat, but I think they are right to do it.
The people who answered the questions.
Clowns in Congress.
Yeah.
Clowns in Congress.
Looks like those clowns in Congress have done it again. What a bunch of Oh!
Ooh, a shame.
I'm afraid the clowns are not in Congress. Our remaining two clown words were
Clown Pope.
car.
Yeah.
Clown car.
Clown car.
Yeah, that was my
clown
next one.
Fucker. Clown fucker.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
The accoutrements of the clown: the shoes, the car, the pussy, the fucker.
The fucker, yeah.
I lied to you, by the way. There was one more question. Someone who should be Britain's
I see.
next head of state. This is the head of state, and we're going to go across, first of all, to our American correspondents over here. Josh, what do you reckon?
The answer is obviously Liz Truss.
Oof. That was so fucking close. That was like 6th place. 100% dog. Like I'm not even gonna make fun of you. That was fucking like one away from being in.
If we're stealing this, I believe I have an answer that is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. It's Devon.
Show me Devon.
Nice.
Yeah, there is a Devon here. Just gonna check which one it is. Yeah, it's Devon. It's Devon. Thanks everyone. Trinket, what do you reckon?
I don't know. That was both my answers that got asked back to back. Fuck it, let's just go with the process of elimination. Let's say
Wait,
Trinket.
hold on.
Let's see what happens.
Hold on.
But recently,
we can pull this back.
like
We can
Devon.
pull this back because I feel like
I should say right now, the two of you teams are tied.
Whoa.
You have pulled this back.
Shit.
Boy, I really fumbled the
But
bag
also,
there,
it's just Trinket. Trinket on her own. Answering this right now.
Communication, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think, all right, fuck it. I just think it'll be funny if they don't put me now. So let's just Trinket. Let's see what happens.
Show me Trinket.
Wow.
Laid low by your hubris.
So fucked up.
I know who it is.
Oh, yeah?
I know who the next.
All right, you guys have the opportunity to steal the New York Mets.
Because she warned us, and I'm still with her, and she has done so much for us. She was right about everything. Let's see Hillary Clinton. Let's get her on the board.
Let's see.
Be on
Let's
there.
put her in Downing
Please,
Street.
God, Hillary Clinton.
Let's go. All right,
We are
steal it back.
unfortunately Hillary-less.
Mr. Hamas Jam Man himself, Jezremy Krobnin.
Show me Jezremy Crobbins. That's absolutely right.
Let's go.
Jez. Sam, what do you reckon?
I think I'm still lettuce headed. That was the last time I felt anything. I think Bring the lettuce back.
Terrifying messages.
Bring it victorious.
Not locking
Happy
and
and
loading.
glorious.
Terrifying messages from
Want
my
to
wife
reign
in the
over
chat.
us.
All right, let's see the lettuce. All right, I'm gonna give the boys one more shot.
Is no one a zag?
Oh, nobody. Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Let's do no one.
Yeah.
No head of state.
Show me.
Zero state.
Nobody.
What?
Let's go.
No imagination. Come on.
Yeah, I thought you had
I've never met.
one.
Folks, I'm afraid it's time.
Cream.
Wanted.
Cream.
Righto. Thank you so much. Thank you, my beautiful wife. Fuck.
See,
that is what it is.
Free
Folks.
Palestine.
What kind of pie is that?
Territories emoji.
This is completely short circuit. It turns out
when that happens to you, it becomes kind of
training.
difficult to like figure out what's going on.
Right.
It's like when that guy
Devon?
when you put your head in cold water at the start of the day, and it really does help.
Thank you.
It's kind of like that because that was all
The cream pie
fridge cold.
This is this is why you got to go to clown college to learn how to,
Thank you, cream.
Jesus Christ! All right, so you could have gotten Abigail Thorne.
I also had her on the list.
Woman I've never met.
Lame answer, kind of a little bit like obviously Devon. That makes a lot of sense, but Abby is just sort of playing to the audience.
1/3 of Kill James Bond they do not trust.
A miniature horse.
I pulled.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
You did in fact poll directly under the miniature horse. November Kelly here. In our 5th and final place.
Brutal.
Beautiful. Let's take a look at the scores.
Yeah.
The scores are 48 points to the New York Mets, whereas Trinket's New York Yankees are at 51, leading.
It appears my supremacy has led to some controversy.
Wins again.
This really, truly feels like the New York Mets.
Yeah, this is how the Yankees win.
Yeah.
We show up with like 5 more people, refuse to apologize for it, and barely win.
Absolutely. But we did pass that £5,000 donation incentive. So I must ask you to stick around for just 5 more questions as we dig into the travails of a fantasy boy. I'm going to show you an image, and I want you to keep it in your mind for the rest of these questions. The image will also be on screen during the questions so that you don't at any point forget what we do this for.
Fancy boy.
Pretty fancy boy.
This is our protagonist.
Okay.
I'm an extremely fancy little boy attending my first cotillion. Oh, good heavens, how embarrassing. I appear to have forgotten my blank. Josh, what do you reckon?
Quick question, just in general. Is the game over now? This is, or do these points contribute?
Extra time, yeah.
These points
Josh
contribute.
really desperately needs the Mets to
The
beat
points
the Yankees.
will
Do
contribute.
not let him have this.
The points will contribute.
The points will contribute.
So this is a fancy boy, but he's forgotten a very fancy little item because he's such a fancy boy.
Yes, that's correct.
Thing is, I have never been a fancy boy, so I don't even know what fancy boys like get up to. You know,
I think at least one of us in this room has been. So
okay. Well, I don't know how I seem to have forgotten my.
Buddy, if you're not looked into this now, this is going to be a lot.
Miniature horse. It's a little fancy little boy. He forgot his miniature horse.
Show me the fancy little boy's miniature horse. That's absolutely right.
Josh, you got it. You got it back. Your verve.
Brian, what has the fancy little boy forgotten?
Well, he's forgotten his tailcoat, of course.
Right. Show me tailcoat. He has forgotten
Stealing?
It's time to
Stealing.
steal. Confer amongst
comically
yourselves.
oversized lollipop.
Yeah. yeah.
Fucking locked him.
Comically oversized lollipop is a fucking slam dunk first place response. Absolutely.
I think I might know the next one. It's sailor suit.
All right, show me sailor suit.
Yeah,
that's absolutely right. He needs his little sailor suit as well. They know that he's got these things. They're not sure what size.
By the way, Riley's in chat right now and is feeling extremely targeted right now. Just,
Riley, how you doing?
The best possible time.
I would fucking hate to be at a cotillion without my, you know, those bubble blowing things.
Show me the name bubble wand. Devastating. It's back over.
Clearly never been to the kind of cotillions.
It's back over to the Mets. You can confer amongst yourselves and come up with an answer here. I want to hear from Tom specifically.
Man, I had all my fucking eggs in the giant lollipop basket.
Yeah. I mean, it is an obvious response, yeah.
And those 5 points were taken from me by fucking tailcoat. What the? I don't even know what that is.
So sorry. A tailcoat is an actual fancy thing. A giant lollipop is middle class. Let's not fool ourselves.
Come on. Yeah. That could be his invitation.
A little
can't
kitten
get in
a bag, in like a
Having
little
forgotten,
purse.
I do like a kitten in a bag.
Ribbons are a thing that fancy little boys often have.
He might have
That's
forgotten
smart.
his ribbons.
Beck, can you bring me another one of these? I'm really sorry. I can't get up. Please. A ribbon.
The funniest thing to do at this moment is to have a second
cream pie. No, unfortunately, I purchased the cream pie. Although, to be fair, I know that it's not with me now, so it could be being reset. But I don't. If it is, that wasn't a sanctioned cream pie.
Breeches, knickerbockers.
Does the propeller hat? I think the propeller hat gets outclassed by the sailor hat.
It does, yes.
Oh, propeller hat is a working class hat.
Yeah, for sure.
That is like a Depression era.
It gets out competed
the
easily.
Vice President of the United States wears one everywhere, and it's working.
Would a fancy little boy wear
She left it with me this time.
I mean, Buster Brown's are fancy boy shoes. Like Buster Brown is the fancy boy. But do people know that? Man, I'm thinking about I got nothing. None of these I am confident are going to be on there. But like, I forgot my ribbons.
He'd need the jodhpurs with the miniature horse. Let's just throw that out there.
Jodhpurs.
Why not?
Fuck it.
Jodhpurs? All right, show me Jodhpurs. Would you believe it? Pantaloons.
Okay.
For pantaloons. Beautiful. And that does keep a hold of that point, which means I'm going over now to, confer again.
We got the pantaloons, so the stockings would be the next thing down. That's quite fancy.
Yeah. Maybe he's into computer programming in addition to being a fancy.
It's a fancy little egg. I don't know.
Yeah,
All right.
stockings. Fuck it.
Okay. Show me stockings. Shoes.
I was going to say fancy little shoes.
Fancy little shoes. All
Only
right.
the fanciest of boys ever have shoes on.
That's correct. All right. It's time for the second travail. What fun. Rosy-cheeked and red-kneed at the cotillion. Oh, with such tender sorrow tugs at my breast. Mother is beset by suitors, and it seems she has no time for her marvelous little boy. However, shall I get her attention? We'll swing across here to Trinket.
Semaphore. Fuck,
Semaphore?
Semaphore?
Yeah, sure, whatever, let's go with that. I sense from your reaction it's not going to be semaphore.
I'm afraid it's not semaphore. That does give our friends over here in the New York Mets the opportunity to steal it. And
I don't see how it's not a tantrum. Throw a little tantrum.
Cause quite a
stomp his
stir.
little feet.
Yeah. Cause a ruckus.
Create a row.
Create a ruckus. That's absolutely right.
Dance a jig.
Oh, sorry. I'm ever so sorry. I misclicked. It was supposed to be cry out from others. Ruckus.
I was gonna say.
Cry out from others.
So my wife say it.
What about like tugging on her dress?
Tugging,
right? Like
for sure. Yes.
Yeah, I feel like that's got to be one.
This boy would do a tug or two.
Yeah.
This boy, he's a certified tugger. Easy tugger. Let's see.
Oh,
he's not tugging at mother's dress. All right, confer and steal, my friends.
I got a disease-themed one, so something along the lines of die of measles or contract AIDS.
And that'll get mother's attention?
A medical emergency.
Still in the game.
Come on.
You might even do that
When you die,
I'm gonna.
I'm trying to think of what the noticeable aspects of getting a disease and dying of it would be.
This game is rigged.
Buddy, I have been just as easy for you.
I'm gonna say piss himself.
I told you. The
He didn't.
scheming
He
Viziers
didn't.
told you.
All right, guys.
What do we got?
One more shot at stealing.
I think I know what number one. Release mother's prize-winning show cat into the street.
See, now
Well, there's
this
no way
is
that's
that is
number
very
one, but
smart
that's
because what you've done is you've answered it in the way that one of them would, but unfortunately, I have to create quite large categories for any of these to be the most, and unfortunately, I don't think any of those fit. Responses were, of course, kill the suitors. Attack suitors in some manner.
The Odyssey.
Or start a fire.
Well, the suitors were clearly bitches. Like,
clearly.
They were bitches. All right. Mother has left me alone in the house as she visits a doctor for her hysteria. Nanny insists I must keep up with my studies, but I desire only to hoot and holler. However could a mischievous little boy such as I teach her a lesson? Starting with Trinket. No conferring, just
me
Trinket.
again? Okay,
Yeah.
shit.
You're the
Fuck.
team captain, pal. Sorry.
Ride a miniature horse through the estate. Through the mansion, specifically.
Yeah. That counts as a general, like, ruckus type beats, right?
I think I need to, like, go with the broad category of,
I'm afraid it's definitely broad categories, but unfortunately that is not one of them. Josh.
I'm thinking putting lizards down clothing.
Down like the nursemaid's dress.
I think that makes a lot of sense. Try to give her a fright.
I think I'm going to go with the broad category here.
Oh,
push Nanny downstairs.
I guess that encompasses both prank and murder.
That was
We
the
have to keep
closest
stepping it up
to
for how
prank
awful this
Nanny.
child is.
Yeah.
Would there perhaps be a form of self-harm? Placing my hand in the fireplace.
Shit self.
Shit yourself.
Shitting myself.
Riley has an interesting idea in chat: framing mother and nanny for a crime, potentially. Not sure what crime that would be,
with
but
that. Yeah. Well, one of the dead suitors.
kill the suitor, make it look like a frame nanny for it.
Show me frame Nanny. You want to frame Nanny for something, yeah?
Thank you, Riley. Riley's a subject matter expert on sort of the fancy boy lifestyle.
That has brought you ahead of the New York Yankees. As we
Pandora Hex just timed Riley out in chat for cheating.
Perhaps vandalizing mother's portrait.
Ooh. I like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Vandalizing mother's portrait.
Vandalizing mother's portrait. It goes back across to the New York Yankees. Folks,
Tempted as I am to say die of measles again.
I was gonna. My first thought, as a fancy boy, anytime anything goes wrong for me, my immediate thing is how can I spontaneously will myself to die?
Die is a good answer, but I'm also thinking like run away, like escape.
Yeah.
Run away.
Runaway is
become
Runaway's
become lower class.
I think Runaway is up. Yeah.
Show me. Run away.
I've come around. Yeah.
What?
What is one?
Ooh, I'm afraid number one was hide something that belongs to Nanny.
What the fuck? That's so tame.
Yeah, that's pretty tame.
Yeah, I know, right?
I was just like
after shit self was on the top five.
Funny you should say that actually, because shit self is here as
Yeah,
well.
damn it.
God damn it.
Yeah,
Setting a fire, of course. Setting a fire would make a lot of sense if you.
I do want to draw attention to the fact that somebody redeemed the PvP chat option for the first time in a while and nominated Riley.
That's really funny. It's really fucking funny. Time him out.
Sorry, Riley.
It has to happen,
Sorry,
I'm afraid.
Riley.
Every boy's delight. Picture day at the Naval Academy. I simply must be careful. My outfit is delightful, my hair is tousled, and the older boys are hovering like vultures.
Shit
I hope
myself.
that I
Shit
don't
myself.
crack
Shit
again.
myself.
Let's go over to Trinket.
Shit myself.
Come on.
Shit
self.
myself.
This is the point at which I commented in the chat. None of you guys are engaging with the fancy boy properly.
He's a fancy boy with an irritated bowel. What do you want?
He's a fancy boy, but he has IBS, and that's no one's fault. That's no one's fault. But that does mean that we're going to move on down now. Who do I want to pull on out? Shit self was Nova, so I'm going to swing to Sam. It's every boy's delight.
Now, I feel, I'm just saying, this is a very portable looking child. I'm just going to simply say, get abducted. Become stolen, get trafficked. Really
stolen. You know what? I'm going to give you get trafficked. Trinket. Ooh. You got first place. I won't even.
A massive wedgie from one of the older boys.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yes. Let's get bullied in some manner by the older boys. A classic thing to get done to you. We go back down to New York women respecters.
I have a sort of Carrie style answer, which is kill.
Kill. Josh and the New York Mets.
It so depends on like reading into flavor text before
Which
the actual
hogs have
thing.
not been doing. They
Correct.
haven't been reading into any of this.
They really haven't fucking been.
What if our boy were to start just crying?
Okay, hope I don't start crying again.
Oh,
unfortunately, not.
No, that was a good answer.
There's a lot fire or lolly on there.
Is it? I hope I don't set this shit on fire again.
No. Get force femmed
again
by the older
I
boys.
cannot be in the mind of this fancy little boy.
Just to
I
get all his
can't.
makeup off.
The older boys are force femming me. And then the fourth most common response here was directly asking me, Devon, if I was okay or if I was going through anything. And to be fair to them, I was in a weird spot when
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if you can tell that. To seek therapy. No, I don't. I'm creating fucking content. Last question of the night. One of Mother's gentleman callers.
Oh, this is really long.
Has allowed me to come with him to a drafting office at the shipyard. Mother is ever so proud of him and the work he does here, but it's so very boring, and I have escaped to run riot and mud my knees around the yard. Tomorrow, Mother and I are to board his newest vessel and set sail to New York and the colonies.
All right.
She says that it's the largest ship ever constructed and the crown jewel of the White Star Line. However, should I contain my excitement for the long journey? You guys are behind, so I better start here with Josh.
Drown.
I think that was a very close sixth place. Very close sixth place, unfortunately.
What?
Drown.
The fucking Titanic. That's the joke.
I mean, we know it's the Titanic,
I didn't
but like
know
that is going to be a
until
normal.
you gave us the third question. I didn't know the fancy little boy was British, and that changes some things in my
It does,
calculation.
doesn't it? I mean,
However,
the cotillion was a bit of a red herring, really. Yeah.
I am forced to say once again, shit myself.
You know what? Bracket reset.
He could sabotage lifeboats. He thinks they're ugly. They're too small. Commoner's boat, really.
If anything, there's too many of them.
Yeah.
Mothers spend money to get us a luxury boat. I don't want to look at this fucking utilitarian boat.
Yes! Play in the lifeboats.
Nice.
He could have a sort of like rough-hewn commoner from from the lower decks, like show him how to love. Find love.
All in love, yeah.
Find love, yeah.
Be taught how to love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fucking all right. If Riley's here, he's going to get mad at me and you guys now. This is the makeup for the earlier one. That is correct. I'm putting it down as...
Yeah.
And I'm
Half
only
the
giving you
events
this
of
because
Titanic
very
happened to him.
There we
specifically
go.
Tom said Irish earlier.
Uh-huh.
All right. That is simply wonderful. And that does mean one more shot at this. Josh,
What about maybe going to the bow of the boat and spreading his arms out and saying that he's the king of the world?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
No, he's definitely doing that.
Yeah.
I'm with the only other thing would be going up to the captain's quarters, the bridge, I should say, and telling the captain that you should not. Checking for icebergs again is low class. Just keep going. I think the King of the World thing.
Yeah.
Likely though.
King of the World.
What?
Let's go.
No vision.
No King of the World. 69 to Trinket 71.
Oh,
Get him a New York Times World Respect.
I'm gonna
confer with each other.
I'm gonna suggest to take one of your ideas. Steer into iceberg.
Like recreationally steer into an iceberg.
Yeah, just like see it coming. Just go straight for it.
I was thinking engage in artistry, specifically drawing or being drawn in the manner befitting a French girl.
Oh,
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I defer to our team captain, in this moment of crisis.
I think Sam might be onto something. I was going to say art generally.
Yeah.
Shall be getting drawn like a French girl. In first place, we had look out for icebergs.
Okay.
I would have given you steer directly into an iceberg, by the way. I would have
Yeah.
directly given that to you. Third place, take laudanum.
Also had laudanum.
And then finally,
Fancy.
what might
Get south.
a beautiful young boy such as this do to contain his excitement on the long journey VHMS Titanic? And that is to simply play on the decks and have a wonderful time.
It's going to say cup and ball or like stick and hoop. So I think that would have.
But that has been the Scrench Feud. And allow me to hit you with the scores first and foremost here. Josh's New York Mets have 69 points.
Oh, that's automatic win.
Yeah, that's right. We win.
But tonight's winners, through simply having double or over the amount of people in the team, 71 points. It's for New York Yankees and Trinket. Thank you so much, all of you, for coming.
There is a real lesson here. Show up with way more people.
Yeah.
What am I going to do?
Amorous.
Tell you to go away? No.
Get more bitches. That's
Devin,
how
I
you
have
win.
I have one-
That's right. That is right. Yeah.
I have one request, Devin.
What's up?
Could you just say the New York Yankees have defeated the New York Mets?
Once again, folks, the New York Yankees have defeated the New York Mets.
Let's go Yankees!
Let's go Yankees. This has been a phenomenal night. Thank all of you so much for coming along and helping make this a success. All of you in the chat, thank you so much for being here. Everyone who donated means the absolute fucking world to me.
What was the total?
We have hit 10,250 pounds and 31 pence.
Dev, thanks so much for putting this together.
Yeah. Hey.
Thank you, Devon. This has been great.
No worries at all. It was an absolute
I've had a
pleasure to
wonderful
do
time.
it. It's an absolute
Thank you for
pleasure.
getting cream pied for our sins.
No worries at all. Thank you. It was a long time coming. I think people have been wanting to see that for quite some time. All right, and I'm hitting stop streaming now.